Okay, now let's update the points again because it was 2. Now it's going to be 1 based on where we're getting ready to restart. Green, white checker. Here we go. Pace car is off. Denny Hamlin trying to fulfill a dream. Kevin Harvick trying to hold on for dear life. Kyle Busch, here comes the mad rush, and look at the 66 trying to get underneath Reagan.
Looked like Kevin Harvick had a little bit of life in him right there getting into turn 1. He made a dive at Denny Hamlin.
Well, he's got those tires cooled off one last time, giving one shot at it to try to hold on.
White flag is out. Denny Hamlin grew up just
flag clear by 5.
Grew up just 15 minutes from here in Chesterfield, Virginia. Told us before the race, which stunned us, that he would rather win this than any other race on tour. And oh, look at the contact. Kyle Busch gets bumped by the 66, and here he comes right back underneath him. But coming out of turn number 4, Denny Hamlin fulfills a dream.
Man, what a finish. They were dead sideways going into turn 3, bumping and banging, and held on to it.
You can just hear how much that means to Denny Hamlin to win in Virginia.
I never thought I'd hear a driver say, I'd rather win at Richmond than I would at Daytona. I'd rather win here than I would at the Brickyard. He wanted it bad. Boy, did he get it.
Let's check in with Mike Massaro.
And Marty, it doesn't seem to matter who drives this race car. For the 3rd consecutive week, the 20 car in victory lane, and with the 3rd different driver. How are you able to put such successful, such competitive race cars on the track every week?
We're in the right position at the right time for this one. We clearly had the 3rd best car, the 1633 better. But it don't matter, man. We just won at Richmond with Denny Hamlin. This may be the sweetest victory I've ever had, ever.
And he grew up just 20 miles from here or so. What does this mean for him? I mean, you know him better than perhaps anybody in this garage.
It means so much to him, I think I'm going to cry. He's had a wonderful day. He just won the pole, that FedEx number 11. And to come back and win the race, I don't know. It's great. I can't tell you, it's just great.
Marty, the call for tires, obviously the right one. And once again, Joe gets racing in victory lane for the 5th consecutive week. Marty?
And you saw the confrontation with Kyle Busch and Stephen Wallace. Now, Kyle did finish 3rd, Stephen 5th, and here is what happened. He looks in. Typical Friday night. Oh, Stephen grabs the helmet. I think 2 guys will be going to the trailer, and you may have to get your wallet out, Dad. There may be a fine.
I'm staying out of this one.
Yeah, I hear you. Stay with us.
Was for Kyle Busch, coming all the way from the back to the front, and excitement at the end. Always with you, Kyle, at the end. It's so exciting. But take us through the final lap and what happened with you and Stephen Wallace.
Well, I mean, we had a struggling night all night. You know, we had to battle there at the end of the race. And Stephen, I guess, got a better run off of turn 2, and instead of, turning low to pass me, he just hit me in the back end there and drove into turn 3, and he knew I was going to hit him, so he moved up the racetrack out of my way, and we got through there luckily, and we were able to come home 3rd or whatever we were. I don't even know, but when you bump somebody on the straightaway, if you want to play boys games like that, then it's every man for himself, and I don't care. I'll wreck as many cars as I need to. So to me, I'm not going for points. If he's going for points, it's going to hurt him a lot worse than it's going to hurt me.
You jumped out of your car and you went back and had words with him. What did you say?
I basically told him that you mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns, and then he wanted to grab my helmet, which is, pretty childish again. But, we'll see what happens here in the future, and if he wants to play those games, he's going to get hurt.
All right, Kyle Busch, birthday boy tonight, turned 23. Let's go over and get the other side of what happened. Mike Massaro.
And Stephen Wallace has just climbed from his car. What is your take on what transpired in that last lap between you and Kyle?
That's just Richmond, man. Here on a 3/4 mile racetrack, you're racing as hard as you can. It's just a green-white checker. I mean, what can you do, But besides that, our Chevrolet 8-year Sons Monte Carlo, ran really good. I got to thank John Bean and Susan Bean. We finally pulled this top 5 off for him, and it was just a good run for us. We worked real hard over the off-season, and, we've had a lot of fast race cars just have anything to show. Ran 10th in Mexico and 5th here, so we're finally building some momentum that we can carry there at Darlington. So just got to thank everybody at HRS, RWI, and I think Harold Holly and all those guys just changed my life and my whole race team around.
He leaned in the window after you guys came down pit road. What did he say to you?
I don't know what he was saying, but if I jerked him by the helmet and just rattled his cage a little bit, him, just to tell him that I wasn't happy with it. He's just a little girl about it. I don't know. I just think it's pretty bad, you know, when they call drivers introductions, everybody grandstands bougies. You know, it's always for a reason, it's sore loser. But anyway, good day for H.R. Holmes and John Bean. Thank you.
Well,